US 99.5, 806, sunshine in the city of Chicago, but snow is on the way.
Looking anywhere 8 inches of snow on the way. Our spring is gone. And Alan, did you really dump trash off of Thigpen Road?
Well, we did, but it was kind of...
it was good trash.
Well, it was kind of a little place that the county let you dump. Everybody kind of dumped there.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we were just... dumping an old refrigerator off on the side of the highway.
We got a place like that here, too. It's called Batavia.
Country music icon Alan Jackson in the studio, back to country radio with new music, and I would imagine there will be a new tour. Thank you so much for making Chicago one of your stops this morning.
Well, we'll be glad to come by here, man. Y'all been playing my stuff for years, and, y'all reach a lot of people up here, and people don't realize all over the country, how many country music fans are in this area. I was over in Detroit yesterday. It's the same way. I've had some of my biggest concerts in these areas.
And I would imagine you're going to get the heck out of here before the snow comes in, right?
Well, we lucked out. It's been like spring up here, and all of a sudden I see that storm coming. So, yeah, we'll be gone. It's raining at home, though.
Yeah, it's kind of been like that. So the past year has been tough because it was about a year ago that Denise got diagnosed with cancer. You guys finally shared the story on Backstory on GAC.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm a cancer survivor, but I know after taking care of someone with cancer, I'd rather have it than see someone go through it.
Yeah, it just caught us by such surprise. I mean, Denise is the healthiest person I've ever known in my life. She never sick, never even gets a headache, and then all of a sudden something like this just knocked us down. And I've been, basically looking after her since she was 16 and take care of everything. And that was just something that was way out of my control. And like you say, to watch her go through the radiation, the chemo, man, that was just hardest thing I've ever dealt with. But she's tough. Golly, that woman. She had those 3 babies without an ounce of medicine and never made a sound. And so she doesn't complain. And I'd say she probably did better than anybody ever has with it, going through something like that. And she looks better than she did now a year ago almost. And she's eating her healthier. And so, she just looks great and has a great spirit.
I see a pregnant woman and I ask for an epidural. It's painful.
Yeah,
come on, man. Shoot me up.
Yeah, I wouldn't do good as a woman, I can tell you.
Although you are very attractive. You make a cute woman.
Oh, thanks.
And so has that influenced your writing, or did you turn to writing while she was going through that, while you're sitting in waiting rooms?
Well, as a writer, things just come sometime. I wasn't sitting down and wanting to write a song about her going through cancer, but I did write a song during that time that just the emotion just draws it out of you sometime. It'll be on the new album, but it's a little heavy.
That's okay. I think that's why people so readily identify with you, because you do write things. You take words that we can't articulate and they turn them into, songs that somehow we identify with, or they mark different points in our life. So
Thank you.
It's kind of cool to see you share something about your life as well. So last big fish you caught was what?
Oh, the last one probably wasn't too big. I don't know, the last big fish we're talking about is probably just a sailfish down off South Florida. They get pretty big,
Alan,
size-wise, but they're not long. I mean, they're not heavy.
We catch bass and walleye up here. Sailfish to us is like, come on, man.
No.
How big?
Well, they're all about 6 feet long because they got a long bill and all. But they only get 100-something pounds. That's not.
You pull something 6 feet out of the water in this area, it's got a body attached to it.
I've caught some big marlin that weighs 600, 800 pounds.
That's awesome.
So that's.
And that's your escape, right? I mean, you work so that you can fish and you can enjoy the water. And
well, it's I like fishing, but to be honest with you, I just like being on the water and on the boats better, and that just gives me an excuse to get out on the boat and go out and fish. But I do enjoy the fishing, but always loved the boats and the water more than anything. And one thing good about the ocean, you get out and far enough and the cell phones don't work, and you're just away from everything. Very peaceful.
That's because the president of your record company can't track you down then, right?
That's right.
It's Alan Jackson. New song from Alan Jackson, new CD in 2012, and I would imagine a new tour. This is US 99.5, and he's in studio, and it really is an honor to have you in studio because you've become a country music icon. You're not just a country singer anymore, a country songwriter. Would you say that your career changer was Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning?
Well, I think that definitely caught a lot of attention to people that even outside of country music that didn't listen to country music at all or listen to me at all, and that song touched a lot of people. And for a while there, it was kind of embarrassing. People kept put me up on a pedestal or something like I was some kind of saint, with that song. And it really did make a difference out there to a lot of people, and I was proud of it.
What about your collaboration with Zach Brown? Love that song. You guys weren't even in the studio at the same time, were you?
No. Well, yeah.
You were?
No, that's right. On that song, I think that particular one, he sang. He was in Georgia. I think I was still in Nashville.
And you got another Georgia boy on that too, don't you?
No, it's the new album. Zach, we agreed to sing on each other's things. So I wrote this song on this new album called Dixie Highway that's about growing up in Georgia down there. It's kind of a fun up-tempo thing. And I got Zach on there, and then we got Jason Aldean to come in and sing on it as well. So that's what you're talking about. Probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It'll be on this new album, but it's a cool song.
Okay, some of Lisa's last questions. What's the last thing you Googled? What's the last time you looked up something on the internet?
Well, I've been out here on the road for a day or two, so I hadn't food with it. But I would guess at home before I left, about all I ever Google on there is either something about a car or boats or the weather.
What's your car of choice right now? What's your new ride?
You mean like for a new car to drive?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
What I'm driving now is I got you talking about that silver Corvette. I have a silver Corvette now, but it has black interiors.
Okay.
It doesn't have red. That's for a sports car. It's pretty much what I drive. And I have a new Jeep, like a Rubicon Jeep.
What's the last thing you fixed?
Last thing I fixed on a car? I don't know.
I don't know. Did you fix something around the house?
He ain't no work around the house.
Yes,
He's got people for that.
Well, I mean, occasionally.
Luke Bryan does that for him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, who's that? Dirks Bentley. Every time I see him, he said, "Yeah, when I was a young artist, I brought firewood over to your house." No, I do stuff around there. If something breaks, I'm pretty handy.
When's the last time you cried?
Oh, probably pretty recently, but most of mine are happy tears. Something with your daughters or something that makes you cry. I'm kind of sappy about movies, make me cry a lot too. I'm pretty soft-hearted.
When's the last time you had to pull a string for your kid to get him into a school, to get him out of trouble, to
get him into a Justin Bieber show?
Well, we've used that a lot, yeah, for different shows for sure. I don't know when the last time was. I think my middle daughter had got a couple of speeding tickets, and we had to. We usually just let them pay them or go to do their little traffic court thing and get out of it, do their whatever they have to do to get it off their insurance. But I think we had to try to help her with that last one because before they took her license away.
Listen, Judge. Listen, we'll play a show for you. We'll play a show at the courthouse.
Yeah.
Make it disappear.
I don't think it takes that. I think it just takes Alan Jackson walking into the courthouse and they go, wow.
You know what? I bet you I've been stopped. I don't know how many times I got kind of a heavy foot. And 90% of the time they let me out of it. I've had a couple of them write me up right there in close to home.
Alan Jackson in studio this morning with US 99.5.